Now, finally, we can actually properly start. I don't know. We're doing my head in. I'm doing this training stuff, Win, because I get good armor or something. I get better looking armor. The combat's so slow, Win. So, like, compared to WoW, it's just like waiting 5 minutes. Even then, you can't trust what Rob says. Unfortunately, Rob's not played this game in forever, and he has what's it called? He has copium. He has a starry-eyed view of what the game really is like. I'm not. It's true. I really hate all these quests where I have to hand the item in, where I literally have to drag it into a little box. That's just like tedious. I know, but if I have the item, it should just come up that I have it, and then it hands it in automatically. I shouldn't have to click that. No, because I had 3 different items before I had to hand in. It's tedious, Win. It's a tedious, bad system. Of course he is. Well, we can move to yours if you want. I just thought. So when will episode 1 be ready? No, it's not. That's not a problem. I'm thinking because you're gonna have to download this tomorrow. So. Okay. I don't like how my character runs, because he's like he's hopping than running. It's like he's hopping a little bit. Is that just to make his tail wag? It's a little, you know? Ugh. So didn't you say I could hide? If I get a shield I can hide it or something. I don't know how. Shield. No, when I get it, can I hide it or just not equip it? I'm level 15. What level do I unlock Dark Knight? When's that? Level 50? Yeah, so I'm going to try and make sure it's every Tuesday win, if I can. Classic Wild Mondays, Tuesdays this. And then it's like, you just know what day I'll be playing it then. You know what I mean? No, I go out sometimes Friday. That's my idea. Right, what am I supposed to do? Whatever, I'll just kill him. Yeah, the combat is a little slow for me, but it's okay. When I click an ability, see that timer that starts? Yeah, it's still slow. It's there for an anti-lag. What? How does that make sense? Well, probably, yeah. Is that a character behind me in there? Or is that a pet? Alright. Thought it was one of these lollipop things. What's this guy doing? Okay. Right, well, I'll keep going this way. I'm getting good armor from this. This is worth doing, I think. Well, I vaguely remember it before from when I played last time, but obviously I forgot everything. You know? No, I haven't, no. I mean, if the Marauder used the sword, I'd play Marauder. But used an axe. And the armor doesn't look that good. Like, the Guardian has better armor, you know? Fancier, actual, like, proper armor. The Marauder's just a mercenary with a thing. It's a little boring of a class. It might play well. I don't know that way, but looks wise it doesn't. I mean, the Guardian's well, you become a paladin, don't you? So, do you get some magic with the paladin then? Paladin's supposed to have magic, right? I did. Oh, okay. Some position. What did you do yesterday, Win? Huh? Oh, what? Nividin, that's moved to a private chat. When? Complete. This is just a set piece. Does it say set piece on the actual thing or not? The boots are called Trade New Sabatons. Brand new. It's just called brand new gear in it, I guess. The brand new gear set. Yeah, Niv has moved into private chat, right? Oh, this has gone off. Did you see the trailer when yesterday for Avatar 2? I thought all the weebs in this game were talking about it. It's blue people on it's called water sports or something. It's called Avatar 2 Water Sports or something. Comes out at Christmas. I will not be surprised if Square Enix is a crossover where you can play as a blue monkey thing or something. I won't put it past them. It would make perfect sense in the Final Fantasy universe to have a freaking what they even call Monkai? I don't even know. Blue monkeys. Avatar. CGI, whatever. Yeah, well, yeah. Exterminatus them. Right, how can I actually get in now? What's going on? So I'm gonna get to level 50. Do I have to complete when the storyline as well? Is it both? Do you need to be level 50 and complete the storyline to get Dark Knight, or is it like just 50? Because I'm assuming you have to unlock the city, right? You have to be able to go there. Oh, being killed. Oh. So I have to do the storyline and get to 50 on there. I'm failing at my job here. Nearly let the NPC healer die. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to let that happen. As I said, I've not even tanked in WoW in ages because, you know, when you get mythic tier raiders with you, they are just like so overpowered. They one shot the boss. Like, they don't even need you. They just walk up down and just pop all their abilities and then it dies. No, I just don't need to because they're there. It's just like a, you know, Shadowlands has ended, so these like mythic tier raiders have nothing to do because the last update only had one raiding and one dungeon. People didn't like the raid. Well, they were helping their friend and stuff, so that's why they were doing it. So all these players here with a little thing next to their name, a new player. That Lisa Mimic and whatever one she's called. See, I would say this Marauder looks cool, but I don't know, there's something about it that feels off to me. I'll try one. Nah. You just don't use a sword. I just don't like the weapon lock, you know? I just want to use a hammer, you know? I'm not complaining, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to be upset about. Who's this guy now? Is he playing a Dark Knight? How do I tell what class he's playing? See, that looks pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Unfortunately, though, last time I played it, as you remember, when I did 0 damage. Now that might be some other issue, like a level problem, because I wasn't very high level as that. But you know, where'd I even go now? Because I can't do any more of them. It stopped me. So. Follow the class quest must be complete first. The class quest I've got to do. I've got 2 class quests. Wait for the ambush. It's like I'm having deja vu in. Last time I played this game, half the time he just said to me do the class quests. Yeah, but class quests in WoW, right, are normally for like little side abilities, not the main thing you need. But these are like the main thing you need. You've got to do them. If you say so. I really want a better chest piece. I don't like my current chest piece. It's like leather. I did the right thing playing the Dragon Race. How come they're free when? Aren't they with expansion? Ah, okay. I thought that. So they really are supposed to. They really are supposed to play Dark Knight, really. Then, if they came with Heaven's Sword, that's the Dark Knight expansion, right? With the dragon. I remember the bosses weren't very good. The zone was so boring. The zone was like, there was one part that was broken up on like the top right hand side. That was pretty cool, but it was dull. It was a dull zone. Well, it's true. I said a nice thing about the zone, but the bottom part's dull. South part's dull. The top part's cool. It's all cracked up there. So it was okay. We tried a little bit. Oh, I failed the duty win. I failed the class quest. I failed it, Win. I can't do it. I failed it. I don't know. Someone died. Oh, look at this. No, what's this? Because you have failed, you can try on a different difficulty. On normal, easy, or very easy. I'm going to play on very easy. What does that mean? Very easy. Easy. Wait, so the game has an easy mode? So if I die on something, wait, I can just switch to easy mode? As a proud Dark Souls player, I hate this. There's no easy mode in WoW. Okay, I'll try normal mode. Where's the hard mode? I'll just take my weapons off, shall I? Nothing. This Bruce the pig, or big, he's getting himself killed. I can't stop it. Don't know if I need a new sword win. I don't know if that. Look, he's half dead. And look, these guys just pound him like that. Look, he's about to die now. Look. What can I do? I know, but I have one ability to do something about it, Lynn. And the proc is not happening. Look, fucking guy's terrible. I need to put it on easy mode. This game's too hard for me, Win. I need to put it on very easy mode, just like I can on Dark Souls. Just like on Dark Souls, Win, where I can put the game on Elden Ring. I can just put it on easy mode. I never said it was easy. I said I want to put it on easy mode. Because you got to deal with retarded NPCs that get themselves killed. Mate, I have one ability and the cooldown's 30 minutes No, it says provoke, just like you gotta use enrage in WoW. You could click that all the time. It has a 30-minute cooldown win. Look at the 30-minute cooldown. Where's the other one? I don't have a shield. That's what I'm doing. Honestly, the class quest, right, if you fail it, because the NPC retardedly gets himself killed, right, here's what happens. It comes up saying, you can try again on easy mode or very easy mode. So you can literally lower it to, like, one-shot everything. That doesn't sound quite right for a MMO RPG. That would never be in WoW. Just the design. I understand that it's a story quest and you have to complete it, but no, but that's there not because of me failing, because the NPC gets himself killed. Not me. I'm standing there fine, but the NPC gets himself killed, right? Do you remember I used to play in healer and you guys used to never get healed? That was not a me problem. That was a you problem. That was a you problem. I was getting a text. I think you know what it is. No wait, I'll explain it perfectly right now. No. It's because in World of Warcraft I always play a balanced dual class. So I don't really spec one way. I go both ways. And you can't do that in this game. You're locked in completely in one way of doing things, and that's it. Can't even change weapon. I was arguing a minute ago how the Marauder uses an axe, which is cool. It's a cool axe. Looks great. But that's it. He's only allowed to ever use an axe. You can't pick a sword or a hammer up, or you know what I mean? Like that's it. I know why they do their classes. It's a bit like a fighting game almost. It's like a fighting game. But a bard, right, Wayne, should be able to use a sword, a dagger, a wand. Not a wand, but you know, like you have more options, flavor. So you see, like, well, I'm a bard, use a rapier, but this one uses a dagger. You know, like a flavor, Wayne. Yeah, right. Nivid, you'll understand this. In WoW, Nivid, you when I showed you my mage spec and how it all works, you know how it's like a balanced dual thing. It's not one way. It's not like all arcane blasts or whatever. And you can't do that in this game. You have to literally be one way. There's no flavor. There's no like, I'll put my points or use these type of weapons so I can AoE and single target. No, but you're locked in. No, you're misunderstanding. You can have that, but as the fire mage, right? Perfect example. You can use a staff or you can use a sword. With the fire mage within the spec itself, you could do the talent tree in a certain way to make sure that another fire mage is not the same as you, because he's all AoE, you're all single target, or you're a bit of both, or you max CC. You're like, you gotta have that flavor. You can win, but you're also locked in such a certain way. I think that's what stifles the PvP so much, Win. That's what stifles it. There's no flavour in the PvP. No, but where's the flavour, Win? Is that a shield? I mean, WoW's new talent system's coming in Dragonflight, it's going to be amazing and great. Where it's all massive and you can basically tailor yourself really well. You know what I mean, Nivid? Dragonborn expansion, that's what it's called. No, listen. That's just some... I know, but like that class will just be like the, what's it called? The gnomes, or... It's magic, okay? Well, apparently they have a dragon form. Like, there've been other interviews where they have a dragon form or something. I don't know. What, that's that what this quest is? It's a blue quest, I have to do it. Right. I don't want to do crafting, it's boring. Right, it'll give me free XP. Yeah, the weapon selection, Nivid, I was complaining about earlier, how I'm playing the Guardian right now, and I'm liking the class. I feel like I do at least a little bit of damage. But you see a sword here? I can't use an axe or a mace or anything like that. You get a sword, and that's it. You know what I mean? Also, the way the loot drops is very, very bad. You need to change it. The auto pickup going straight in your bag, where basically, I know you're not gonna like this word, but the reason WoW does so well is that when you kill a mob, it lights up gold, like little gold dust come out, and you open it up and take the thing out. It's like opening a loot box. When you have that rare item, you get an adrenaline rush when you kill the mob, and there's that gold light there, and you wait a few minutes. You're like, does it have the helmet I want? You open it up, and there's a list of items, and it's like, yes, the helmet's there. It's like opening a loot box. I know you, and that doesn't have that. That this has where it automatically picks it up in your inventory. You know what I mean? I know it's. I knew you'd pick up on that, but it is a thing. It is a thing, Lynn. It's a realistic. We got to accept that it's a real thing that people pick up on. You know. I think it's boring when I get good loot. I think it's boring. I don't get excited when I get loot. I mean, look at these here. I mean, I got them from the quest, obviously, whatever. But at the same time, I like how they look. They look cool. But if they would have if they would have said kill this monster, he drops these when, and it's like a gold light, and he has a certain percentage chance he's going to drop it. That's more cool. You know? Like literally tomorrow, I will be farming the helmet, and I really hope I get it. Last 2 weeks I've not got it yet. Over 6 characters. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. How come the miners are like sexually seductive? I should get. Yeah, why does the look at this, guys? Why is the miner a little lolly girl with big boobs and with a pickaxe on her back? I mean, the text box is hiding everything right now, but she's the look at that right there. Al, look at the screen. That is the miner. That right there is it's not a guy with a moustache with giant arms who's all dirty. No, in Final Fantasy, it's a big boob lady. I shouldn't complain about this, but you can just tell. But I am. Look at this. Look what she even says to me. She says, "Ready to work hard and get dirty." I'm like, oh, see what I mean? But right. But when a guy says that to you, it. Unfortunately, when I've been to many coal mines and they don't look like this. What do you think, Al? Huh? Yeah, I am. One sec. I'll come back just for Al. Look, this person right here in the corner here. She is the coal miner, Al. She's the person who mines the coal. I don't know about you, but she doesn't look like a coal miner. She looks like a cosplayer. No, Wayne, Nivid, this system's so bad, Nivid. I have something called Provoke, which is a taunt, right, just like in WoW. The cooldown on the taunt, Nivid, is 30 minutes or something, 30 seconds or something. It takes forever. You're supposed to be a tank wing. You're supposed to be able to taunt every like a few minutes or something. Like you're supposed to do it more often. I love how every costume Wynn has is always techno. Look, that's not a miner. She has too big boobs to be a miner. Look, she's a coal miner, Al. She works with her hands. That's true. That's why she's got that thing around so we can't see it. Look at this. Unfortunately, you may not know your history, but there were no women coal miners. I have to put it out there. But it doesn't. Nivid, it doesn't. It literally does nothing. And you have to use provoke, and provoke takes 30-second cooldown. But because you're solo questing it. Because they have an NPC, not a real player that you have to protect, that gets himself killed. See what I mean? And then, when he dies, Nivid, it comes up saying, do you want to replay the quest in super easy mode? And you can click yes. WoW would never have that if you fail the quest. They'd never have a thing pop up saying, do you want to try it in super easy mode and get it done? And he's like, I would be surprised. Don't credit his terrible transmog. It's only because he's level 40 and like can't do anything. No, he's not leveled that class. So you can play all the classes, but when you switch over, Al, you'll go back to level 1 with it. It's nice you get to play. Yeah, well you can transmog all that. You can take a level 1 sword and make it look like that. You can make it look wherever you want, really. How much is that die worth, Win? But it's black die win, isn't black die $5.50? Honestly, I can't get over that. I think what they do is, Al, you know black, but the general purpose one, they make it like a lighter shade black. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not quite as good looking. You know what I mean? Yeah, real money. Yeah, it runs out when you use it. Well, I'm not. Well, here's the white lies telling, right? How did they originally appear on the market board? No, that die originally appears because someone bought it, wants to sell it, and it's worth a high price because people got it for real money. Per item. It's pretty right. In fact, I'll win with 1 second win. Do you have any mail? Get some free mail. Not a lot. That's how you earn real money in the game. You sell dyes with real money. No, but remember the yeah, I had that in BDO, in Black Desert Online. I bought gold dyes out, and as soon as you use them, that's it, they disappear. But it looks, look, it looks different though. It's a different shade. It's not like a proper black. It's like a lightened up black, like a. What does this do? Owl. I find it funny that Owl's well has been poisoned so easily, Win. However, he messaged me yesterday. What did you say to me yesterday, Owl? Repeat the words you sent to me. Ow, you're already gone to us. Like, what can we say? Like, we're complaining about dyes, and you're like, oh, and then you go around to this. Like, you are the whale of War Thunder right now. If you, I won't even mean to you out. However, I will say this. I just hope that the US bans all Russian products to the United States, which means War Thunder will be banned also. And you'll lose everything. You'll be like... What, you win? I think they moved their headquarters out to China. Mate. It does look different. It does. This is. It's a right. Yeah, you see how one's black out and the other's like a lightened up black. Don't look at it on the sword, but then look at the actual square colours. Like on a weapon, mate, you won't notice it, but you know, on like a piece of armour, your clothing, you'll really notice it. You'll know someone's on the cheaper dye. Can you put it on a chest piece when instead of that? Just show it on a chest piece. It'd be easier, like a cape or whatever, you know, something bigger. Right, that. Yeah, here one's shiny black, and the shiny black looks better on it than the other one. I know they had a series of Lost Ark Wales. I want to see the Final Fantasy Wales. I want to see Final Fantasy Wales, how much money they spent on this game, like in a cash shop. Because when most people don't want to earn anything for their house, they'll just get their credit card out and buy everything. They don't care. So instead of using real money, they'll buy the black dice, sell them on the market, get the gil, and then use the gil to buy it instead. That's how they think. These guys are credit card hero whales. They don't care about stuff like that. They'll just spend the money. There's always, I think, 10% or 5% of any player base is a whale who will spend insane amounts of money. Look at Star Trek Online. You are a whale, that's why. Is Ardif higher than you on the whale spectrum for War Thunder or not? Okay. Wait. When I'm stuck on this quest, I think it's bugged. What? Look at, oh, see, this is another thing I don't like when the animations are bad. Let me explain something simple, right? The simple game design that these guys should know. They're just like, you know, whacked out their heads. So if I click this, right, normally what happens is something like, wow, you bend down, you put something down, right? In this game, your character stands there, clicks his fingers in the air, and sparkly things come out of his hands. And you do that for every interaction. So you don't ever put something down on the ground or pick something up. It's always click your fingers and sparkle dust comes out of your hand. It's a game-breaking. Earlier I was laying bear traps, and instead of the character going down and laying the trap down, I was clicking my fingers. No, you do. You do. when you pick something up in WoW, isn't the animation better than the animation in this? Right, but the pickup animation is not sparkly stuff coming out your hands by clicking your fingers. That's game breaking. It makes more sense. In your mind, you bent down, you pick something up. So when I get into Heaven's Sword, is it going to pick up a bit when then? Will it get a bit better? Because we had this conversation last time, and when I got there, I wasn't really impressed that much. Also, I hope they fix their city designs. Are terrible. They're the worst city designs I've ever done. First of all, the city itself has a loading screen in between it. Secondly, it has 2 or 3 swirling levels like Limsa and Rinza should be laid out like Dalaran. In it, like. It's something off about it. This is the thing when it is a console game. I have to accept that it is a console game. It's a console weeb game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so that's why it looks grainy. This is why I don't think they'll be able to fix it. But what about the people who still own the PS3? Oh, did they? Okay, that's good. Because if I'm standing here, my character looks pretty good. They've done upgrade the character models, but if you look at the zone itself, what I'm in, it looks like a PS Vita game. It does. I think it was at the night time when it was a nighttime thing. In the daytime looks bad. Listen, man, I'm not completely unenjoying the game. I just find everything odd the way they've designed it. Like, it needs another Realm Reborn again. It needs Cataclysm to happen to it, where they fix all these stuff. Yeah, I was playing Classic WoW yesterday with him, and I could just, even though it's an old game and they've redone the graphics or whatever, the systems in the game were just so strong. Like, it was just, you could tell why it was absolutely packed full of players everywhere, especially with a few different people helping them out. You could just, you could see the better game design. Because that's, because the new one's done. The new one's done. We're waiting for Dragonflight. The new one's done. I mean, look at. I mean, yeah. I mean, the current expansion. Oh, I'm dead, Win. Oh. Can you come res me, Win? I don't know why I died there. I even took a potion. Right, you come res me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Not that way. When die, no. Right, did you res me? It says return to Uldar Steps. Okay. Is that why I died? Oh, Al, are you excited about Avatar 2? The trailer came out yesterday. Guess what guess it's called? It's called Avatar 2. Water World? Water Sports or something, I don't know. About the oceans. The oceans or something. Human beings are stealing the water or something, I don't know. Raccoons. Yeah, when Wrath of the Lich King comes around, you should try that. A real MMO. There's a peak of WoW. You should probably play a hunt to win because you don't like challenging games. Bye. Well, if you make enough gold, it's free. What if they put it into the Xbox thing, the Xbox Pass? Yeah, if you had the Game Pass, you wouldn't pay subscription. That's what I mean. Because there's a good reasons why. And well, you could try this with yours, Al. This is, well, it's not very good, but you know. Wait, can't you just take me to a dungeon and power level me? Oh, I forgot about that. So, in this game, all the dungeons story locked. We can't just go there and enter. Wait. So, so even are the raids are the raid story locked? I can't go in the raid. So in this game, when there's no Strath home run, Nivid don't know what I'm talking about right now. No, I said Nivid will understand. So Nivid, in this game, all the dungeons are locked behind a story quest you have to do. So you can't power level. You can't go do stockades a few times, or you can't go do Strath home. You're locked. Yeah, like I'd have to still do the quest to get the dungeon in the first place, right? Is that what you mean? Yeah, nothing's happening. Out of all the expansions, Win, which one's the best story so far? That was even a hard question. They're all dumb lolly stories anyway. What, you mean it's not finished yet? I was about to say, you purchased an incomplete story, that'd be a bit of a bomber. Is that because it had Samarian, and that's the only PI people like it? Oh. From what I remember playing Headstone, it was very boring for me. Nothing happened. Because I was running around the main city just talking to one NPC to the other one, and it wasn't in voice act, it was all just text quests. It's like playing RuneScape. Because when I played the Dark Knight Win, it was crap, and it made me lose the will to live. I was like, wait a minute, so I have to play a tank. And I was, wait a minute, I don't do any damage, I just kind of stand there and get hit every 5 minutes. But I've got a big cool sword. I don't get to use it? No, you just stand there and press provoke. Now, yeah, but that's it, there's no like giant... You know why it's easy Win? Because that's the only button you've got. There's no big sword attack, there's no CC, there's nothing. You've got aggro and that's it. I was very disappointed. I'm gonna try it again though. When I unlock it this time, I'm gonna give it a good shake. I'm gonna get the Guardian to level 60. I'm gonna get a bunch of classes to level 60 with. I'm gonna try them all. You know, giving the game the time it needs. However, when thingy comes out, I'll have less time then. But I'm trying. You know. I'm killing these bull bear. And you've only got one button as a tank. This is why I'm liking the Guardian. You know what, Win? The Guardian has more DPS on him than the Dark Knight. He has more DPS abilities. And he only has one sword. A small one. I think so. I don't know. Mate, it's been 3 years since I played Dark Knight. You know, I'm supposed to know what stuff does. I'm playing a Guardian, when not Paladin. It says emits a generating end upon refuse. It probably generates aggro, but it doesn't work because it's based off DPS. I doubt it will, because your tank is. I've looked at your Guardian and it's only level 40. So it's not even like proper leveled. Exactly. They're DPS classes. No, they're not. No. Wait, how is the warrior? Wait, how is the warrior tank or the gunlancer tank? They're not tanks. Doesn't make sense. Why would the gun lancer, a person who uses a gun, be the tank? Yeah. That makes no sense. Should be DPS. It's true. I mean, I'm surprised even the Dark Knight's a tank because he's got such a giant sword. It should be like the Marauder. It should be like a DPS. You know? And you have access to the dungeons because you played all the story. That's why you're saying this. You've gone through the tedious slog of the terrible Final Fantasy storyline, which is text quests and weird cutscenes of bad voice acting. In fact, I presume most people play this game in Japanese and not in English. I think most of them take out the. They're terrible. I'd rather the Japanese ones. I know, but when they're using a lot of British voice actors, and I notice how fake the voice is. And you don't, as a non-English speaker. You don't understand. They're using British regional accents in a way which is very unrealistic. Like, you can tell someone's putting a voice on. It's hard to explain, especially when they do like a Cockney accent. Yeah, I hate him. It's a fake BBC accent. Yes, it is. Exactly right there, David. It makes me cringe. I know you don't get this one, but as a British person, it makes me cringe hearing it. Yeah, but artists from the south, he's used to fake voices. No, he's just from the south. He's from Essex. No. In fact, when you've just reminded me, apparently, did you guys see the trailer for the new Game of Thrones that came out yesterday? Yeah, the trailer came out yesterday. You should have a look at it, Win, actually. No, they've got Game of Thrones Mark 2.0. No. It's the Book of Dragons. It's got Doctor Who in. He plays, Oh, you need to watch it because, let's say... So, you know how original Game of Thrones had, I don't know how to... I can't say this on my stream, but you need to watch the trailer and maybe they'll notice something straight away. Maybe go watch the trailer, you'll like it. It might be good. I heard they paid J.R. Martin to come back for this one to write it again, but well, the thing is that we don't know any of the characters, and they're making a big deal about stuff when it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's based 1,000 years ago when there was dragons around, and basically, it says choose your house, Targaryen, or it's on HBO. No, you see, no, you gotta understand that, Al. He played the character. No, it's not, because Wim played the character with a machine gun, which makes perfect sense in a fantasy setting. Exactly, it's like, and apparently this is not an anime weeaboo game. Yeah, but that's no presence of what that is. That's a Chinese Zelda rip-off game where you collect anime girls. That's what the game is. I don't think so. Terrified's gonna beat it. You know what? I think there's cringier things in this game than in that one. No, there's cringier things in this game, 100%. In fact, all the people I don't like in WoW have joined this game now, and it's so great because the family got rid of them. I hope they don't return for Dragonflight. You guys can have them. You can have Pint and the rest of them. No, that's 10 out of 10 win. Al. That is 10 out of 10. It's literally, look, and guess what? I never play with Lisa because she's a bad character mechanically. I've leveled up, Win. I'm 19 now, Win. We're getting somewhere. Which icon is a story quest? Is it the square? I ain't got one. Oh. I need to go pick it up apparently, one sec. Is that why you mentioned it, Win? Because I've not actually like picked up the quest I'm supposed to be doing. It's the thing, the game should have a little ping there actually. It's good it puts it up there, but it should have a little ping now and again, reminding you what it is. If you would not have said that right then, I would never have noticed it. I would never if it lit up or something or warned me. That's a problem. That's a problem with a linear progression system, man. I mean, how do I explain it? In an actual proper console game, they hold your hand to make sure stuff like that doesn't happen, so you don't get lost in the weeds. But it's very easy to get lost in the weeds and just do side quests all the time in this game. You know what I mean? It's like wasting your time doing something you shouldn't be doing. And it's probably some artificial thing on purpose because they realised that people spend more time in the game doing side quests by accident than doing the main real game, of course. Right, I've got a shield now, Win. How do I hide it? Wait, what? No, don't worry about it, Win, because I'm probably going to change the shield out, because you're going to glamour dust it, aren't you? No, it's alright, mate, save it. Wait till I get a high enough level that I can, like, do it then. You know what I mean? Like, because I'll be switching the shield up that often that you'll be glamour dusting every 5 minutes or something. So it's better just to wait. Endgame. No, but what I'm trying to say to you is that because I'm switching the weapon, the item out, you'd have to glamour dust all the time. You know what I mean? What do you mean you can't give me help? I can buy aftermarket myself, right? I know, so I'll just wait till I'm high enough level and do it. No, I can buy the item and do it myself. That's what I'm trying to say to you. But I'm going to wait until level 60 to do that because I'll have a shield I can use a while then. You see, the game would be better if it had a free-to-play PvP slice of the game where it had PvP armor sets from a vendor. You earn merit points to get that, and it's all separate system. No, but with stats though. It has to have stats. It has to have versatility. There's a good reason it's in WoW. Is that but that's not an interesting PvP experience though. No, it's not gear, it's more like you're stacking different things with. So normally the PvP gear has like there's 2 versions of it where you either stack versatility or haste. And you can like mix and match and you get that flavour. Yeah, it's a difficult balance. I don't know how WoW finds a way to do it, but they do. Their PvP works. No, they do. No, but there's so many other factors that feature into WoW that than just gear win. That's the best way to explain it to you. Because you know WoW puts these weird arbitrary systems in the game. Like, because WoW has these weird faction arbitrary systems where these arbitrary systems have power in them. So, because of that, it's hard to explain when it's difficult for me to explain to him with covenants. But if you were good at game, you'd have better stuff. Like, so if me and you, Wayne, had the same gear, right? Perfect. Let me explain it to you. If me and you had the same gear, the same trinkets, everything's the same, except I have my covenants upgraded high, I have my rune carvers, I have the new zone stuff as well. Then I'll beat you. Because all that feeds in a certain. No, because to get that stuff, you're gonna be better. You're gonna be good at the game to get them. No, but to get the better stuff, you're gonna be good at the game. This is this understanding. But Nivi, do you understand about the legendary rune carving and the covenant system, where if someone's got theirs unlocked and they put all the little rare legendary trinkets in, you know, the little slot things in, then basically I'm gonna do more damage to you, and that's that. I just think that the way you're explaining PvP, it's fair, but there's no fun in it. There's no flavour. This is what I enjoy. I enjoy sometimes when it happened yesterday. It happened yesterday when I was playing WoW. It happened yesterday when I was playing WoW. It happened twice. I got killed, and I kept getting killed by an orc fury warrior, and the reason why he was so good is that he had all these things set up in his covenant system for health regeneration, and he just health regenerate like mad and do good damage. But it's not a gear thing, it's covenant rune carving. There's all these other arbitrary systems in WoW that give you power. Well, yeah, because you're better at the game, you played more of the game. But that doesn't give progression to PvP at all. But they're dead dumb games that are dying. Siege is dying. Ubisoft like are destroying that game. I know. No, he's saying this. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying the game's failing. I exited out on that. It's a little... Yeah. I think in Overwatch, all the characters are free. You just got to, you know, you've got to, whatchamacallit, just get up by the loot box for the skins and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the... I mean, what's that thing when we played last time when? Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, you know. No, I was awesome yesterday. This hunter thought he had me, and then I just wasted him. No, that's flavor. That's flavor. That's flavor. That's the Tabasco on my taco. Okay. No, because it's more flavor. I mean, the good thing about trinkets, when you could put a low item, you could put a trinket on yourself, which lowers your item level, right? So your armor is not as good as the other guy. However, that trinket could give you invisibility for like 1 minute, and it's a crappy thing that's from somewhere else. I know, but it makes it interesting when you fight other players what they do. Well, no, I mean there are the bit in Shadowlands there was broken legendaries, but specific trinkets, no, it's just flavor. They're fun. They're really fun. No, there's not a certain advantage. It's you're fighting. Look, if I fight your character in this, and we're the same level, where in Final Fantasy right now, I bet that if I fight another Guardian, he'll just do all the same things I do. He has all the same abilities. He has probably the same armor, and it's kind of boring. I know what he can do. He knows what I can do. It's boring. Oh, you're enough blue plays. You're enough. It's alright, man. It's good you're here. We're arguing about PvP. What level can I start PvP in this game with? Can I start getting the rankings? 30. Wait, let me look at my item slots. Oh, let me pass this lollyfell. Look at it, win. Right now, right, Chris Hansen needs to walk on it right here and just say, take a seat. Just take a seat, man. You just be it. Just take a seat right over there. I won't be surprised. I watched this anime recently where the world was destroyed because people turned into jelly, and then the exterminated the world, and basically all these were basically Dr. Moriarty's Stephen King experiments. I'm going to check my armor in a minute. Get these little... Look at it. Why it has a soul patch? What do you think it is, Jack Black? Oh, that's what you want a character to be. Big chin. Wait, I'm going to fight someone? Oh. You know, my shield bash doesn't do a lot of damage when how are you supposed to use it? Is it an interrupt? I thought it did good damage as well. Like... It stuns him. Just stun him, but he needs to be an interrupt. What tooltip? I just, yeah. You're right there. I can't take my horns off apparently. That's what it is. So if this main character here dies, I fail it, and it'll be like, oh, but you can play it in easy mode. I have it on, I think. You know, the horns of my character when makes it like I've got big ears. Makes it look like I've got giant ears. Mate, listen. I've tanked, side tanked, sorry, Mythic Rage and WoW. Basically in well, we both know that subpar, right? I know you're saying this, but I want to say when I get out of this cutscene, I want to check my loot. Now, is there any item in this game that has specialized effects? So, how do I explain this? So in WoW, you can get a cape, but this cape has a special 25% spell damage reduction. Only that cape does. It's like a special extra thing it has from a raid. What is Soul Crystal then? Again, is that to do with the Paladin stuff? Is there any special rings that have special abilities? Right, but what about teleportation? No? Because, I mean like in a PvP type of way, Win. That's what I'm trying to ask you, really. Because in WoW, in some of the battlegrounds, in like the Warfront 1, at the very end you can get a ring, and this ring, when you use it in there, it will teleport you straight back to the camp every time, so you don't have to run back. So it's like it's a very useful item to put on. No, but Warfront works like a MOBA almost. It's not like a proper. It's like a weird resource gathering, producing troops. Right. Okay. I don't think quite understanding what I mean, but okay. These are the main quests. Oh, so so the main quest here is going to give me some Glamorous Cast stuff. I should save that, right? I should save it for endgame. I won't have to buy any then. I got some dyes as well, yeah, so I'll save that as well. This guy's shield's pretty good. Oh, wait, what level is he? This guy's level 27 and looks way cooler than me. Look, he's only a few levels higher than me. I'm just naked. Literally, look at this chest piece. I mean, this guy doesn't have any abs. Look at his hair. Jeez. Oh, is it? Does the cutscenes take it off? Is that it? Or when I teleport, something's taking it off. See, I hate to bring this up, Wayne, but in WoW, add-on will proc me, you know. No, but just in case you forget, the specific, like, I wonder how much better this game would be with add-ons. No, I'm being honest right now. If Yoshi P would be like, yes, PC users, you can use add-ons now. I would love to see what people can do. Because that would open the game up to the community. But it's not cheating. I won't call it that. It's no, I won't call it cheating. No. The add-on doesn't really tell you what to do when. It's, you know, when there's I probably don't. You mean bigwigs? Like, but you're missing out on the other things of add-ons. Like, you know, the mini-map in the top right-hand corner. You could have a completely different style one with like energy going around it and like different things to do, and or your action bar could be completely different. You could have like a personalized one made. And not a crap on the screen. Yeah, I get that for this game. I just say it's so not like no one plays WoW without add-ons, and I have like 30 add-ons on at all times. But I see it the opposite way. I see it as like the way of Skyrim, where they've opened it up to the community, they're involved in the game, and you always can trust the community more than the game developers. No. No, I don't feel it. Al, you gotta come in on this. Would you, so you're saying that Skyrim should not have any? No. Yeah, and you're missing out on the fact that all the cool things that made, all the cool mods. Why did you install that, Al? Listen, they conquered space first. Yeah, it is. I mean... Like, literally, like, even Elder Scrolls Online, Al, when I played it, I had a bunch of add-ons and I would not play it again without them. I had to have them. The best add-on was basically, he redid the minimap, and it also showed me where all the books where you could read and where all the stones were to touch. It's literally necessary to play the game. I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy works the exact same as Genshin Impact. It's a single player game with a co-op mode. No, it's not a true MMO. I don't feel like it is. Well, for starters, the way the storyline's all set up, for starters. Also, the way basically I could play all this game with single player, basically almost. But there's no, how do I explain this? I was playing Classic WoW yesterday, and I just naturally had to group up with some players to get something done. But the point of MMO is it's supposed to be a world, a living, breathing world, and you're just one adventure in there. You can fly from bottom to top. You're not really locked into doing this bit of content because it's there if you want it. But most of the time, you can literally walk to the dungeon, solo it on your own. If you don't even need to do a quest to get in there. You just walk straight in. No, I can't. I thought I said I have to do a quest to go to the dungeon. Right, but in a true MMO, you don't unlock a dungeon. No, you don't. It's a living, breathing world. If I go to Dead Mines at level 1, I can walk in. Isn't that right, Nivid? I mean, I would say it is in a better place than Final Fantasy is. What Now, I don't really understand this point, Win. What is the community generated content of the game? Like, the community gets together to do something that's not programmed by Yoshi P. Oh, okay. What is it? There's a world boss. So it's an uncommon mob that probably drops a mount or a rare item you want. For resources. For resources. Okay. Okay. I just thought, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not. I mean, something. Okay, something, I guess. I mean, yeah, it looks. I mean, that happens all the time in WoW. It's not exactly what I meant. like Nivid, did you ever do the Siege of Orgrimmar, or when the guilds get together and they go down there through Booty Bay and get up there and then just literally besiege it all the way through and try and kill the server starts dying, you go try and kill, who is it, the warlord. Obviously you're not supposed to go in there and do that, but I mean, and then people do, like, I've never seen anyone do Silver Moon City, but I've seen them do Undercity. I've seen them take Undercity. You ever seen that? You did? We got halfway down there and then, like, I had to log off, but they said they did it in the end. But then Horde players started pouring in from the portal. I just think the world feels a bit safe sometimes. When. How do you be the bad guy in this game? How you play the villain? I mean, normally warlocks. Do you ever have that thing, Nivid, where they do it in Stormwind usually, or they go to a low-level zone and then they summon a demon and they release the demon? Yeah, that's not why I like her at all. It needs to be a living, breathing world where people get to dunk on other people. Where the players can make something happen that the game developers don't intend and can break the game. Yeah, it's fun. It's like all the RP stuff. This game's copied from WoW, but any PvP content is not copied at all. You know what I mean? Like obviously, people used to get married in WoW in the chapel, and they probably got that in this game. Well, we went to one. We went to one, didn't we? We went to that wedding thing to get the pet. But that's just the RP stuff. The actual like hardcore PvP stuff of like we're just gonna go to this city and we're gonna burn it to the ground, and every player in there's gonna die. I think that's great. I found that hilarious. I love it when a low-level player runs from where Gosha Abbey and says there's a high-level rogue killing everyone there. Please, someone come stop him. It's like a real-life breathing quest when someone comes and tells them. That's fun. It's different in GTA. I would admit it's different in GTA. It's a more realistic world. You know, like perfect example. Like there's like famous players who are known to be like hated on their server. Nivid. Maybe Death's not as that bad. It's so difficult to explain when. Well, thanks, Dan Charizard. Thanks, man. I don't. Have you ever watched? I mean, right. Here's a perfect example, Wayne. If you've ever watched the World of Warcraft episode of South Park, that's what the game is, and that's what the game should be like. You know, when Stan's dad was there questioning the guy who walks past and one-shots him, and just carries on walking. That's what that's what it needs to be. I don't know. In fact, I saw a really good meme the other day. It's different in GTA. You have more to lose in GTA. You lose money. If you're in the middle of one of these heist things, you can fail it and all this stuff. I don't know. I mean, what do you lose? What do you lose? Oh, you've got to go back to your body and carry on. Nah, it's not that bad. One day, because you. People don't need to have the mindset of one day I'll be as strong as that guy and I'll beat him. Next time I'll be ready. Because you're not a PvPer. You're not a true PvP player who accepts these type of conditions. That's fun. Happened to me the other day, Win. Didn't bother me one bit. And you know why? You know why it doesn't bother me, Win? Because after that, someone tried it, but I was ready for him and just wasted him in 2 seconds. It's realistic to the world, Win. It's realistic to the world. Well, we both know you're telling. You both know it's not true. Yeah, that's how they've. That's how they've done that, Al. But in WoW, if you in PvP servers or if you've got your war modes on, you're always in PvP. You know what I mean? It's always on. At any moment, someone can descend upon you. Well, I only play on PvP servers. That's where the fun is. That's where you get to dank on people. No, see, I respect that other player though. It's just like the other day, I was doing the dungeons, and when that mythic tier guy came in, I inspected him. Everything on him was like 300 mythic tier sword, you know, all over, and he went up and one-shotted every boss, and it was like, I respect that. I respect that he, you know, you're seeing the player that you don't normally see do something, you know what I mean? Right, but then they could also one-shot you, which is also fun. That. Nivid, how would you explain WoW PvP properly? You don't like it because you only like freaking Legion, where they normalize things. It was a terrible PvP experience. That's why they changed it back. Well, you can have the same gear, but you can have a No, they're not. Come on, Nibbid. Be honest. Trinkets still existed in Legion. Are they? Are they really? No, they're not. No, they're not. No, no. No, they're not. And the Shadow Priest is against the Paladin. The Paladin has a few trinkets and has probably his artifact weapons fully kitted out with everything. So what Niv is basically saying is because the class he played was overpowered, that's why he liked that expansion. No, it's true. You just said it there. No, because it was overpowered in Classic. Everyone told me to play Shadow Priest in Classic, and I won't. I tried playing the Priest, but there's literally videos I can bring up right now saying Shadow Priest best DPS Classic. No, it won't. It's not a gear. I keep explaining this, but it's not a gear thing. But if me and Win were the same level, right? If I was 43, he's 4, and I dueled Win, right? It would be so boring because there's no flavour to it. There's no. If they want to make Final Fantasy a viable PvP game, they have to open up world PvP somehow. They have to do it. And they can do it, and here's how they can do it: when in Limited Minster uses 3 factions to join in, the blue, the red one, and they need to be at war with each other. And if you see a blue one, and you can attack him, kill him. Except in the city zone, out in the world, you see him around. No, you still would. No, yeah, you would. Because it's an open world PvP thing. If you queue, you can end up with that person. And it doesn't affect the MSQ at all. Then you'd have to go to a different server. You have to make a new server. Yeah, but I'll level 10. I mean, I have 6 characters. Yeah, but the character transfer thing, what happened? They charge you for transfer, but there are free ones as well, dependent on problems with that server. So if you're having a player pop problem, they'll offer you a free transfer. Like it's a little. I mean, Final Fantasy charge you, I think, don't they? But they make money off it, so it will be. That's because they're. I don't know how it's going to work that yet. Exactly. Like you can go to the other server, but you. Yeah, you gotta understand now. When they say you can go to the other server, it's not that you're actually transferred over there. You're visiting, or you're stuck in the. You're still in the other one. You know what I mean? Like the way they might set it up might not be the way they mean. So I can go to this other server, but I'm only visiting there. I'm not really transferred over for free. Like you won't like this. This is what I'm trying to explain. Like, oh well, you if you're in the other server, you'll get XP, but you won't get the loot drops. Or you know what I mean? Like you don't know how it's gonna. You don't know how they can implement that properly. Because when you'll be bringing things back from one server to the other server. I'm not talking. What? As I started this argument, I said I didn't know. I don't like the names. Alchemy skills. Wait, why can't you join a feed company? But and there's no. See, I've got a sneaky suspicion that it won't just be that. There'll be other things we've not even thought. They might not even thought of win because they said they want to do this, not that they can. That basically might not be moved around the servers that easily. Because remember, when you pay for a character transfer, they literally transfer everything from that character over. But really, you're visiting technically a different server. But you don't know that. He ain't made the system yet. He's spitballing a lot of things. Yeah, but WoW makes these processes all the time, and then when it actually comes out, it's not exactly how they say it. Not like, there's like, oh, it's like this, but there's a few other things you didn't mention. We didn't realise we tried doing it. What, you know. But all game companies are the same, mate. There they are in the end. Oh, we have Bobby Kotick. You have what's he called? He's the CEO of Square Enix again, who talks about NFTs every day. He keeps talking about it. And remember, the Japanese economy is going in the toilet. In fact, did you guys know PewDiePie moved to Japan this month, I think? Wouldn't that mess with the economies of the game? Wait, what? You see, this is what I mean now. He said, oh, you could just move all there, but there'll be restrictions that have to be in place. Because you're on this server, and that's why you have to pay to go to the other one, because you're literally moving everything over. They're not going to allow that, because the game breaking things will happen. Yes. You're visiting. You have limited capabilities. No, I'm saying it's not exactly how they paint it. But they're not going to ever give you a free transfer. They'll give you more utility to like you're doing now, but they're not, because they want you to pay. Right, I think you're misunderstanding something. Right, but it's not really a server transfer. You're visiting. But the way you explained that they're going to do in the future, you can literally just say, I play on this realm now, and then tomorrow I play on this realm, and I'm on that realm. All my stuff's there. I can buy and do all this stuff. And you see, this is what I'm trying to explain in the first place, that it won't be like that at all without paying. This is why, you know, when we were talking, Al, and I said there's no way of moving around without paying, because you have stuff on that server that you have to pay to. But in that system, and if you own the house, you would never transfer server, because you would never lose your house that way. I don't think people wouldn't do that. Yeah, I understand that, but as I said before, you're visiting. It's not a real character transfer. You got to pay for that. This is what we've been arguing about. We've got to a point now where you're agreeing with me. I agree with you, in, but because money's involved, I don't think they're willing to do it. No, I mean all companies, even Final Fantasy, are not really doing it. No, they're taking steps, but in the end, that button on the store waits. How much is a character transfer on Final Fantasy? Yeah, you're visiting. Right. It always ends up out as a 20-minute argument, and by the end he disagrees with me. Adventurers Guild. No, what Al meant is to stay there with me, to be actually Yeah. It's going to be technically hard for him to do this a little, I think, but... No, I'm thinking pink. Yeah. Good night, Otter. It's Tuesdays. We're playing Final Fantasy. Spurger's going to happen. I suppose that's one good thing that ESO has, is that it's a mega server. It is split between Europe and NA, but it is one mega server. You get me now? Something they often talks about in the promotional stuff is like, oh, we don't have different realms, there's just our server and that's it. Killing these nameless attackers win. Yeah, there's a little I'll tell you now. This guy's fine, I'm just not doing the damage a little bit. I think the combat's still going to be a little slow though, even when I get more abilities. The rotation's a little, you know. I mean, same with the numbers and stuff. I had this argument with you last time, didn't I, about how... Yeah. In WoW you have that feeling of, you like in Doom, I'm going to play Doom out. Or, you know, the numbers in Doom look great as you like killing stuff. Maybe it's just the font WoW. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the font they're using WoW. It just looks better. Why have I got to kill all these guys? What's going on? No, it's not unplayable or anything like that. I just feel that's all. Combat feels very slow and it's not going to be a genuine rush. I mean, the core mechanics aren't good though. It's not, you can take it to any content you want. if the numbers doesn't have the gambling mechanics in it, then you know. Blizzard did invent the loot box. Like they know what they're doing. They have experts there who are like, yeah, people like when you do this or that or whatever, And they know it because it works. It does work on people. Al loves nothing more to gamble in video games. Yeah, I mean, I don't like if there's something in the loot box you actually have to have. Why? Even when we played Siege last time, how come that? Gladiators Guild. What was that thing, guys, with the new character we played? She was locked. You couldn't get her. You couldn't buy her or anything. We got only real money. Yeah, and then she unlocked. Isn't that a bit weird? Isn't that a bit? Sammy. Samurai. So basically, and she was overpowered. Every new character is overpowered, and the people who've paid in for that week or 2 weeks now have a advantage, or Did they do that in War Thunder, Al? If there's a new tank, is it only the people who can buy it get it first for a while, and then you can buy? No, I don't. And so when that happens, Al, how does it work within the games? Are they running around in that game with something you can't get, basically? And if it's like that Japanese little, yeah. Right, but you're only buying it until I bet as soon as you get it, they nerf it. Every new thing comes out so overpowered, then they nerf it afterwards. You don't want to support the nation. You don't want to support the nation.